Welcome to a brand new episode of Well, You're Wrong. Did you like that one?
That was good.
I'm trying. I'm going to do welcome. I'm going to do it differently every time.
Heck yeah.
The podcast is lighthearted, unprovable argument with almost no references to ice cream. As always, I am your host, Josh James.
I'm your co-host, Jeff Preeford. And you sure saw when he tipped his cowboy hat when he said that. That was really
welcome.
Good. Yeah, that was really good.
I'm going to learn Spanish just to do one in Spanish next week. This week is Harry Potter week.
Yes,
one
it
of the
is.
Harry Potter weeks.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, we're going to have more than one episode.
How many episodes do you think?
I don't know. It depends on how much we talk about those next couple of movies.
Right.
Or books, stories, years. How are we doing it?
Years. Yeah.
Years. Okay. This is going to be the first two-ish.
Yeah. Because the two they're shorter. I mean, they're even book-wise, they're shorter.
Yeah. So, we are going to...
We can probably put 3 and 4 in the next one.
Yeah, probably. And then the other ones are probably going to take maybe even solo episodes per year.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys like Harry Potter. If not, this is going to be, we're going to lose half our fan base. We did a top 5 classes we want to take at Hogwarts. We did a weekly favorite of our favorite side character. We took a quiz to find out which house we're going to be in.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell you guys what they are right now. You have to listen to the whole thing.
You have to listen to
I was going to say them, but I'm not going to.
It's really close to the beginning, though, so, you know.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of the first things we do. The beer of the week this week was Hoosier Game Day Lager.
Who?
Who's your Game Day Lager?
Who's your Game Day Lager?
Hoosier Game Day Lager.
Hoosier.
Is that a derogatory? What does Hoosier even mean? I lived there for the first 10 years of my life. I couldn't tell you.
Me because
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
I don't know what a Hoosier is.
It's sent to us by my aunt. I don't know if I was going to say a listener. I don't know if she listens. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know that she sent us beer, and that was very nice of her. She also sent me a birthday gift, which is signed Chiefs helmet. So if you do listen, thank you very much. I love you for that.
That's freaking awesome.
The coolest thing I've ever gotten, including all the cool shit.
I think she heard me, and she was like, "You know what? That dude, that his friend is really good. So Josh must be doing really well to get a friend like that."
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm going off.
They probably had very low hopes of me for most of my life.
And they're like, man, that friend of his. Oh my gosh, he's really making it.
Yeah. It's not that I'm like a good dad.
No.
Or that
it's me.
Done well. Yeah. It's just that I've
absolutely.
I have you in my life. Yeah. Thank God every day, buddy.
You know what? I said the same thing about myself. Yeah.
You ready to roll this episode?
Let's roll it.
Here you guys go.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready, man. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Are we recording? Are we live? Are we
we're
hot?
Live. We're hot.
Hot mic. We are, as you probably heard in the intro, we're going to talk about all things Harry Potter.
Probably heard. You never know.
They may not have.
Yeah.
I may have forgotten to say it.
Right. We may have just said, we're going to talk about, who knows what. Halloween.
Yeah. Maybe I switched it up on Jeff. He was the first time he's hearing about it. So yeah, we both love Harry Potter.
Yeah. I've watched it a couple times.
I've never read the books because I don't read. I wish I did. I like to joke and say that I don't have a brain for reading.
Well,
it's not because I'm not smart enough to comprehend. It's that my mind wanders, and then
so that's my issue with reading. That's so audiobooks have been better for me.
I stopped listening to. I tried. I've tried, and it's a little easier, but I stopped listening. And
you start thinking about other things.
30 minutes later, I'm like, shit, I have to rewind this.
Yeah, it's funny. I was reading one of my So audiobooks, is that reading?
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's not the actual act of reading with your eyeballs, but I think it's the same. You've consumed the same.
I mean, there's that joke, going around of, you're just doing it with a different sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the best part is that I know how the characters' names sound.
Yeah. I'm totally on board. And, did they do the Harry Potter? Or someone read it with like
different voices?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know they did it with Lord of the Rings, which the movies are bad enough. I couldn't imagine the books.
Movies are amazing. We're going to do a podcast on just Lord of the Rings.
We can. And I'm going to sleep through it.
I'm going to make you watch it.
I'm going to sleep through it.
I'm going to make you watch every second of them.
Every second of walking through the woods.
It's not all they do.
That's pretty much all they do.
No, it's not.
We talked about this.
Number one, you say walking through the woods. They don't walk through the woods a lot.
They walk through wilderness. They're outside.
That's at the very beginning. Did you fall asleep at like the very beginning?
It's that fucking boring. I assumed I fell asleep. They were in the woods. I woke up. They were just in a different part of the woods. I'm done. You know what I mean?
I guess that was kind of the first movie. Yeah, you're right. Because they do end up in the woods before ship off. But after that, I mean, they're still woods, and the woods start talking to them. But that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I know that so many people love it, and I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that people like you exist. You don't like all the things that I like, and that's okay. That's what makes this friendship so great. You know,
right?
We can like different things.
We can like different things. It's perfectly fine.
One of us likes things that should be liked, and the other one doesn't. But you look perplexed. What's up?
I'm trying to figure out what my son's doing. He's backing out.
Oh,
but he's going
looking through the window
the other way. Like towards the cul-de-sac area.
Maybe he's lost.
He could be, knowing him. Oh, I bet my wife's going.
No, so he had to get out of the way.
Yeah. He was in her way.
Yeah. That makes sense. Look at you, detective.
I know, right? I couldn't start the other car today. Just to move it. I was going to try to. I don't know what I'm gonna do with
the other one that's out there?
Yeah.
It still wouldn't start up?
I hadn't tried it. And, I mean, it wouldn't start. Like the battery's done. Yeah. So I'll have to jump it. We're way off subject. I understand.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's still more riveting than Lord of the Rings. So this episode, we are going to, in the spirit of Harry Potter, we're going to talk about our favorite side character. Are you ready for that one?
Yes.
I don't think that you are. And we're going to do top 5 classes we would like to take at Hogwarts.
Yep.
We're also going to do a quiz to find out which house we'd be in. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we're going to take that quiz and find out if you're... I bet you're...
Say it.
Ravenclaw.
You think so?
I think so.
That's not what
you're not Hufflepuff.
That's not what I've ever gotten.
There's no way you're Hufflepuff.
No, I'm not Hufflepuff.
You're definitely not Gryffindor.
What's that mean?
You're not Gryffindor.
What's that mean?
You're...
Say it.
Well, because...
Use English.
So... Gryffindor is more of like the mix between Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. It's kind of like, the mix of those two, where I think the reason I think you'd be in Ravenclaw is you're very intellectual. You're very, you have your fucking master's degree. Of course you're Ravenclaw. You think any Gryffindor has a master's degree?
Probably.
No, none.
Okay.
I mean, Hermione maybe. But I think she was just put in there just because, the movie had to work that way.
I've always looked at it as a class almost,
Oh, so I never looked at it that way.
Well, we look at the world differently.
Yeah, that's true.
I assume everything's an allegory for the world class system. What do you think you are before we even take it? What's
probably Hufflepuff if I was guessing.
You don't think I'm Slytherin?
No.
I don't seem evil.
Well, I mean, you're going to lie on the test. So I mean,
my ex-wife begs to differ.
She's definitely Slytherin.
That's true. All right. So what do you want to do first?
Scare Voldemort. She would scare Voldemort.
No, she is Voldemort. She doesn't listen, I don't think.
I don't give a shit if she does.
What do you want to do first? You want to jump right in the quiz, or do you want to go and talk about our favorite side character first?
Well, let's talk about the beer of the week.
Yeah, okay. I was going to do that just in the intro, but yeah, we can talk about it here. I didn't tell you I was going to do that. That's my bad. Look at this high quality production value you guys get. This week's beer of the week is Hoosier Game Day Lager.
Who's your Game Day Lager?
Not who's your.
Oh, my bad.
As in from Indiana.
Hoosier.
My aunt sent it.
Hoosier,
yeah.
Hoosier. Okay, I got you.
My aunt sent it to us.
That's awesome.
So we're gonna try it. I've been drinking.
I already tried it. I was gonna say I'm almost done with it. It's really good.
It's actually not. It's a good. It's just like what we.
They call it a game day lager, right? It is a game day lager.
I could drink 4 or 5 of these at the stadium watching football.
It is definitely a game day lager.
Yeah, no, it's like a lot of these that we've had lately. It's just a good I'm going to drink this in my garage beer.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working on my truck without power tools type beer.
Should we start a rating system?
Nah. The problem with the rating system is like, especially if you don't know what's
for us, it's going to be arbitrary. It doesn't matter. I just mean like
that's true. Let's do that.
This for fun.
Yeah, let's do that.
Should we do out of 5 or out of 10? 5 stars. Do we do?
Let's do 7.
There's another podcast that does bottle caps, so we can't do that.
We'll do it out of 7.
Out of 7.
Tabs.
7 tabs out of 7 beer tabs. Okay, I'd give this one a 4.5 out of 7. It's good.
Yeah. I'll give it a 4 out of 7.
4. There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
4 beer tabs out of 7 beer tabs.
Right. Don't forget to do this next time. We'll do the tab rating.
Yeah. We're gonna forget.
Yeah, we are. It is. Oh, sorry. It's 4.7% alcohol by volume, and guess the IBUs. It lists it. Guess it.
11.
25.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
Well, I know. I heard you guess it. You didn't guess the wrong thing.
You're right.
Anyway, do you want?
I forgot I guessed. Okay.
Yeah, you did guess. You're right. You would not have guessed that. That's correct.
If I had more guesses, I still wouldn't have guessed it.
If you had 3 guesses, you wouldn't have guessed 25?
Well, if I had to be separate, I'd probably gone up to like 30 something.
That'd been too high. See, you've been wrong still.
Sure. Yeah, it's really smooth for.
As you know, in the sports movies, we talked about sports movies. Hoosiers is a great. That's what it reminded me of that. It reminded me of
it's okay.
It tastes like Hoosiers feels watching it. Anyway, okay, quiz first or side character first?
We can do quiz first.
It's because you're not ready with your side character yet.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
we'll do side character. No, that's actually a good point.
I've already pulled it up.
Oh, I haven't.
There's 12 questions. Okay.
Do you want to read them or you want me to read them?
We can take turns.
Okay.
We're going to read them out loud. We'll read the answers and then we'll say what our answer is. And at the end, we'll reveal how. And I bet this is fucking riveting for listeners.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they're on the edge of their seats right now. They paid for the full thing. They won't need it all. All right, you guys ready? Question number 1. You are making a PowerPoint presentation for a class project. You take charge, organize everyone, and end up doing almost everything. Do as little as you can. The perks of a group project. Do a little of everything. Do most of the research and writing, but let other people make it flashy.
Are we telling each other what we're going to put on?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's either that one or do as little as I can. One of those two, because I'm not taking charge and I'm not going to do most of the research and writing. If it said research, sure. If I could just, chat GPT a bitch up and, then just ship it off to somebody, that's one thing, but I'm not doing the damn writing.
So anytime I've been in a group project, whether it be school or work, and I was in school not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
I try my hardest to just be like, you know what? I'm going to do my part.
Yeah.
But this is not going to be a shock to you or anyone else listening. Right. 30 seconds in, I'm like, you're doing it wrong. And then I just
sounds like a Ravenclaw.
You guys just do, you guys do a little bit and then give it to me. I'll make sure it's what it needs to be. And we got A's. So like, so I'm going to take charge, organize everyone, and end up doing almost everything, which sometimes my personality is like, fuck it, I'm not doing shit.
Right.
But in something like this where it actually counts, like I can't take the chance of someone else fucking up. I don't trust people.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that surprising to you that I picked that? No? I don't think so.
No. All right. So number 2, do you cheat in class? Absolutely not. You try not to, but sometimes it's the only way to stay afloat. Yes, a fair amount. Everybody does it. If you count sharing answers and helping friends who are struggling. So for me, it's in between the last one and the second one. I mean, I always did depends on what you call cheating. I guess that's really Chat GPT. Is that cheating? Because
yes.
Hold on. So like in a job or whatever, is Chat GPT cheating on your job? Like, I don't know.
So as an intellectual,
can't use my saying.
Research with ChatGPT, organizing thoughts with ChatGPT or AI is not cheating.
And that's what
using it to write a paper is cheating.
Right, but if you're getting the thoughts for the paper and then writing, is that cheating?
No.
As long as you're not plagiarizing, like if you're not taking word for word. Right. So I guess that's where the disconnect is, I think, in a lot of stuff right now.
Where I'm at in my life now, oh man, it's tough. When I was in like middle school and early high school, I cheated off of Trey Kanaki every single day. I think the statute of limitations is run out on this.
Well, there went your masters.
I don't think they can take the grades back. I've got my high school diploma.
I'm calling them. Be like, listen to the podcast. Number one, just for the listens, but number two.
My grades took a significant hit when he moved away freshman year of high school. I would come in every day and be like, you did it. What you got? You know what I mean?
I didn't actually cheat a lot. Not like even back then.
I refused to do homework. I thought homework was still do. I still think homework is awful. It's dumb.
I think
you go to school, you do it at school, you send kids home with. I do not understand it. I never have.
I will say there's not many teachers out there that do homework anymore.
That's good.
Most teachers now are, stuff in class.
Yeah.
For the most part,
there's no reason to.
There's some classes I know Jackson had. He had one last year. It was his math class, and that teacher really liked homework.
Yeah, I don't get it. I understand, like, you have to write papers and stuff like that, and sometimes you can't do that in class fully. Whatever.
That's
the exception.
And I'm always fine with if they give them, let's say they instruct for 10 minutes and it's a 50-minute class, and they give them 40 minutes to do it, and they don't get it done, they'll have to finish it. And truthfully, like, that's what we had too growing up. I mean, I can't remember a time where they were like, okay, here's your homework at the very end of class. Like, you saw that in movies and stuff. We never had that.
I did a lot.
Really?
Yeah, and then I just wouldn't do it.
Dude, that's crazy. No. We never had that. Like,
that son of a bitch stayed in my locker until I got back the next morning. I didn't take it home most of the time.
We never had that. Like, everything we had time in class to do it.
Yeah.
We had homework sometimes just because there wasn't enough time to finish it. But
yeah, no, dude, I hate homework. So, like, I copied a lot.
Yeah.
As an adult learner, when I went back.
An adult.
I did not do that. Mainly because I didn't have anyone to cheat off of. It'd be really weird as 31 going up to like a 19-year-old kid in my class, be like, hey man, what'd you get? So yeah, now it's,
so actually I'm changing mine. I'd probably say absolutely not.
Yeah, I would say absolutely.
Because I mean, in the classes that I'm taking now, I can't. Everything's proctored.
Right. Yeah, you can't.
I can't.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Question 3.
Okay.
When you die, you hope to be wealthy enough to provide for many generations of your family, have achieved success and traveled the world, be surrounded by lifelong friends, have learned everything there is to know.
Ooh. That's actually a really good one.
That is. This quiz, I'll even share the link to this quiz. Jeff found it. It's from brainfall.com.
Yeah,
I do not know how accurate it is. When we get to the end of this.
Yeah, it may say, it won't even have like the 4 houses.
Yeah, it's going to be a Wu-Tang Clan name generator.
Yeah. It'll be Lord of the Ring houses.
Man, okay, so there's a part of me, especially now that I have a son, that I want to be wealthy enough to make sure he's fine for the rest of his life and like his kids are fine.
But what's wealth, sir?
But also knowing who I am as a person, I hate not knowing things.
Right.
Traveling sounds great, but even then, like, I would rather know everything in the world and never ever be wrong about anything than, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I am as a person. So I'm going to pick that. That seems like a very, that's my answer. What's your answer?
Either be surrounded by lifelong friends, which is really just you.
I assumed you're going to be there anyway.
Or wealthy enough to provide. I think those 2 are mine.
Yeah.
Learn everything there is to know. I already do. So
just ask you. Huh?
Yeah, just ask me. I think I'm going to go be wealthy enough.
It's going. Okay. feel like it's a very Slytherin thing to say.
It really is. Like, I know that one is. But, you know, there's 12 questions. Mm-hmm. So, and they kind of average out probably to some point system that, you know.
Sure. Go
on. All right. Question 4. You see a group of bullies picking on a nerd. That would be me. You go up to the bullies and yell in their faces. Find the nerd afterwards and reach out to him. Sympathize with the nerd, but walk on by. I think it's a little funny. I don't think I'd be the one to yell in their faces. Maybe now in life. I know when I was younger, I probably wasn't like that. It was probably more the second one. Find him afterwards and reach out to him.
Yeah. As the story I told last episode, there was a time in my life where I would have been the bully.
Right. Yeah.
But I feel like after that hit me so hard, I made it a point to stand up if I saw something like that. I guess it's tough. Yeah, 'cause are we trying to think of like how we would have been at that age or how we are
now?
I'm
going on it.
Huh. So I've been answering like how I would do it now.
Even the wealthy one, that's what, like as a kid, like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I would have felt.
I'm answering them as now.
Oh, see, I've been doing them more as because the sorting hat would have been like they're not going to sort me now.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. I get that. Maybe I've done it wrong, but I'm just telling you how I've been doing it for the past 4 questions. I'm going to continue to do it this way. I can't change it now.
You can restart it and reselect other ones.
We are who we are. You.
I keep moving the mic around. No, that doesn't make noise at all.
Does it make a noise?
Yeah, it's fine.
If we had a better producer, they could take it out and post.
We don't though.
I know.
So you can wish your one hand, shit the other.
I'm gonna. Given the fact that in my early 20s, I got knocked unconscious by a bouncer who was being a dick to my friend, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to yell in their faces.
Okay.
Throw caution to the wind.
Yeah. That's a Gryffindor thing to do.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
That's a Gryffindor thing to do.
Yeah, so? Okay. It's my question, right?
Yep.
Which of these would most improve your life? Saving more money, learning a new skill, taking a trip, learning a new language, using AI to do my homework for me.
So I think this is very much to like kids.
Yeah.
Because it's talking about doing your homework. I'm going to do save more money. Well, actually at that age is probably more... It's still that.
I'm answering it now, but I think it might have been the same answer back then, whether I admitted it or not. Saving more money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one. What is holding you back from your dreams? Nothing. I'm free. My back pain. Ouch. I just don't have enough time. As funny as my back pain, ouch, because that does happen sometimes, especially to me. I'm on meds now though, because I'm old, and they just give them to me free.
As an elder millennial, I'm not quite there, so I'm going to take back pain as my normal. I can't do much.
I just don't have enough time. That's mine. I mean, the 2 kids just take up all my time. So,
how many hours of people playing Dungeons and Dragons have you watched this week?
I watch it while I work because I don't have time.
Well, careful when you say that. You don't never know who listens to this.
I don't care.
Oh, now you don't care.
He's definitely not going to care.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I say derogatory shit and it's bad. Which of these entertainment professions most appeals to you? Agent, screenwriter, major movie star, entertainment lawyer. Any of those?
I would probably say major movie star.
You gonna be a movie star?
It's better than the other 3. Number 1, the second one is writing, so that's a no.
That's mine.
I know. I don't want to be a lawyer. Maybe an agent. I'll select agent. That'd be fun.
If I were a screenwriter, you could be my agent. How about that?
Oh, that'd work.
when the script gets picked up.
There you go. Hell yeah. How do you flirt with someone you like? You don't. You tell someone straight up if you like them. Try to have a real deep conversation. You're number 3. You make witty jokes and smile coyly to charm the pants off of them. You deliver a great cheesy pickup or wink at them.
Yeah, number 3.
They didn't say pickup line. That threw me when I was reading that. You deliver a great cheesy pickup or wink at them. Should be pickup line.
Probably British. Maybe they say it that way. They leave words off
That's
when they
true.
shouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm definitely number 3. That's how I got you, baby.
Dang right.
Trying the pants right off of you.
It worked.
In high school, your favorite extracurricular was student government, a sports team, a student club, a debate or academic team. I didn't do shit.
Mine was 100% a sports team.
Yeah. I would have loved to have been a part of a debate team.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that, I guess. I didn't do anything extracurricular.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just going to pick that.
Okay.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
If
I'm allowing
the
it.
opportunity existed. Yeah.
As an adult, you can say that.
As an adult. Yeah. Okay. As an intellectual adult. Elder millennial. How many times can I describe myself in different ways today?
A single intellectual adult.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also talked about that. Right.
You get home from the corner store and notice you were a little undercharged. You drive back to the store and pay the difference. Don't worry about it. It's only a few dollars off. We'll tell them next time you shop there if you ever go back. Can't believe your luck. Funny enough, this happened to me. Not too long ago. It was about a month or so ago. It was at Ace. And I didn't drive back there, but I did call them and told them. So I guess that would be... They didn't make me pay it. They just said, thank you for letting us know. That way they knew that it was going to be wrong.
What was the difference?
Like $13. I got 2 of something and they only charged me for 1. Or no, it was 15. It was the air filters. They were $14 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The day we went? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you called them?
Yeah. Because I realized that I was like, that was only 4. That didn't make sense. But I didn't realize it when I scanned my card.
Huh. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. But I didn't drive back. So it wasn't like, I'm going to use the drive back one because that's what I technically, if they would have said, hey, can you come in? I would have.
I couldn't believe my luck. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
That's mine? Or did I just do that?
No, yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
Your idea of a worthwhile summer vacation is hanging out and catching up with friends back home, parachuting or diving off the cliffs in Acapulco, curling up with a good book on the porch, summer school.
Hanging out and catching up with friends.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't parachuting off of shit. I'll tell you that right now. Obviously, I don't read. And I don't want to go to school.
One for me.
I like to learn. I don't want to be in school. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
You want to jump off of cliffs and shit?
I really want to skydive.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love to skydive.
I have no desire. I don't understand that desire.
Uh-huh.
I don't mean it like a.
No,
I'm not saying like you're dumb for it. It's a thing.
I didn't take it that way.
It's a thing that doesn't like compute in my brain of like. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I would love to do that. I'm like, why? I know people that have done it.
Yeah. All right. So question 10. You hear that a girl in your class just switched to writing the same essay topic you've been working on since September. You make an appointment with the professor and slip in how you came up with the idea first. Resent her from afar, but say nothing. Don't care. Your good work will speak for itself. Confront her and ask her not to copy your idea. It's probably the third one.
The same with me. Yeah. I'm not going to say shit. That doesn't matter. Like,
I don't give a shit.
If you have my exact essay or something, that's a different story. But like, you have the same idea, we can have the same idea.
Yeah. A lot of people have the same ideas.
Right.
I mean, we weren't the first to do a podcast. We're just the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took you a really long time to agree to that.
I don't know. I was going to say, like, I don't know how real that is, but I like your enthusiasm and confidence.
Damn right.
I appreciate it. As your podcasting partner, it means a lot that you feel that.
It's because I'm the host.
You're right. You are. You're the co-host, and that's great. I'm glad you're here. Is it me?
I don't know. Yeah, because I just did that.
Man, we have the worst memory. How do you get your time alone when you want it? Tell your friends it's reflection time and retreat to your room. Cancel on a movie date with friends. Disappear for long periods without a word. Do errands or go for a drive.
Do errands, go for a drive.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Now, if I don't want to go, like the movie date thing, like and I don't want to go, I would keep asking, like, hey, are you guys sure you want to go? Hoping that someone else is like, you know what, let's reschedule. But if at the end of the day, if everyone's like, nope, we're going, I was like, fuck, I guess we're going then.
Is that why you go to movies with me?
Huh?
When you go to movies with me, that's what
pretty
you
much,
do?
yeah.
Okay. When you're planning a group trip, you are the one who worries most about travel plans and lodging. You probably take the responsibility of planning if you can. Let others worry about destination logistics. You're along for the wild ride. Follow the leader and cast your vote when needed. You're on the trip to relax, not stress. Recommend some planning options. You're the backup leader.
I have traveled enough with enough people at this point.
Right.
That just like the other one, I cannot leave it to other people.
Right.
If I don't know where we're going and when we're going there.
So it's funny traveling with you because, like, for me, like, it's always that first one. But when I travel with you, I know you're like that. So I'm like, whatever. So when I travel with you, it is literally the second one where I'm just along for the ride. But like with anybody else, with Nicole or anything, I do all the booking. I do all of it.
Because you trust I've taken care of it?
Yeah.
That's awesome. It makes me feel good. All right. You ready?
Yep. Now we're just having to sign up for something before we get the results.
We do. We do, don't we?
Create a free account. That's fine. Sign up with Google.
We should have already done this. This is. Can we take this out and post?
No, they're just along for the ride.
Signing in. Is there a subscription? Probably.
I'm just doing my Google.
My Google. Get results. Why is it asking me this? It's got more questions now.
What? Lame.
Personal questions. It's data mining is what's happening here.
Oh, that's fine. That's all good. That's for my birthday.
God, there's so many. I just want to fucking know. This is ridiculous, man.
It really is.
Okay, so for everybody, it told us we had to sign in with Google, and then we had to put in birthday information, and then we have to skip through it telling us how this site works. And now there's a bunch of, hey, do you guys want free this? Do you want free that? Way to go. I will not put this link up. We'll find a better link.
Yeah, we will find a much better one.
Because we want to know what you guys are. Okay, what is yours?
Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw.
I knew it.
Look at you, buddy. Look at you.
I know my Harry Potter.
Apparently you do. Wise and perceptive and quietly brilliant. I don't know if quietly is the word. I let everybody know.
You are quiet, though. When you're around like a group of people, you're pretty quiet.
Yeah, that's true. You may not always be noticed right away, but you are widely respected for your humor and brains.
You're reserved, rational, and down to earth. You work well with others, are a great team player, and always take a stand against injustice.
Uh-huh. You nailed it, man. You got the houses right on the money here.
I assumed I would.
All right, simmer down.
I wasn't. I always think I'm right.
Me too.
I just know sometimes I'm wrong.
I've been wrong a time or two.
So that was pretty good.
No, yeah.
Those weren't horrible questions. I bet there is another one at harrypotter.com.
Yeah.
But you have to sign up for an account. So I was like, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Which we
Good
had to
thing,
sign up
good
for.
thing we did this one.
Yeah. So glad we did that one, which are, now it's probably on my computer infecting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Our banking information is being stolen right now.
Yeah.
Let's go right into favorite side character.
Okay.
Go ahead. Who do you think? You want to go first?
Yeah. So I really have two, but the one I like the most out of is Luna Lovegood.
God damn, that's going to be mine. Okay.
I'm not
even going to fight you. We both agree then. That makes sense.
She is one of the best characters because she's a Hufflepuff. She doesn't realize that people actually like her. Uh-huh. And she is herself, and that's all she cares about. And I admire that more than anything.
Me too.
Of her. And like she's talking about her shoes, and like, they stole them, and they'll come back, and just stuff like that. Like,
she reminds me of your son. Just does not care at all. She's just she has her own drum that she beat that she goes to, and that's it, man. Yeah. She's not doing anything to impress anybody. She's a little like weird in a good way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your youngest son. I assume you do.
Do what?
Your youngest son.
Oh yeah. No.
I don't know if you I don't know if you
definitely not my oldest.
No.
He wouldn't wear a non-black shirt for how long.
Right. But yeah, she's just like her own person. That's very admirable to me. Mm-hmm. I've always liked it. Who was your second one that you were going to say?
So the other one was, I don't know if he's really and this is why I didn't use it was Hagrid. But he's more of a main character.
I feel like, he's in all of them.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I think of like the main characters, the four, and then, including Dobby. Dobby, I think, is one of the main characters.
I agree with that.
But the three kids and then Dumbledore, I think.
Not Snape, I think Snape's a main character.
Yeah, Snape's a main character. Yeah, he has to be.
McGonagall, I think, is a main character as well. I think if you're in Hagrid, most of the movies, I think if you're in,
you're right.
Or I'm assuming most of the books. Again, I don't read, but I assume most of.
I don't read
most of the.
If it's not a movie, I'm not.
I can read. I just don't.
I didn't say
the only other one that really stands out to me is Sirius Black.
Yeah.
That's that might be my favorite movie. Is the one he's in.
He's in
the first. It's the first one, the Prisoner. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of gets a little darker. He brings in this level of it's magic, but like we're in this shit right now. Yeah. And he also just I love Gary Oldman. Yeah. And he also kind of reminds me of my dad.
Yeah.
He always reminds me of my dad. In a funny way. So yeah, that's the other one I like.
I get that. Yeah, that's good. Mrs. Weasley, she's another one.
Someone, I like
Mrs. Weasley.
One of our listeners suggested that just because of how much she cares for Harry and stuff.
She's Harry's mom.
Yeah,
I mean,
which I thought was a good, way better reason than she's just strange. Like I like Luna Lovegood because she's just a weirdo.
And then when what's her name goes after her daughter and she just puts the smack down on her. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. And truthfully, like in the movies, like it's a poignant thing in the movies. In the book, I probably read that 15 times because I mean it's like a whole page and like that whole fight.
Really,
it was so freaking good. It was badass.
It's awesome. So that's our weekly favorite, which is favorite side character. Let us know what your favorite side character is, everybody.
Yep.
I'm actually going to put a poll up on Instagram. Okay. So if anyone wants to see it, yeah.
A dancing poll or like a voting poll? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I can do like there's like a text box for that. Yeah. Anyway. So what I have a couple things I want to talk about, and we'll get to that. Right off the bat, I want to talk about some shit that just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Okay. And this isn't talking shit. It's just who I am as a person. It doesn't take me out of it.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me like the movies or the stories any less. But there are just like, what was that for?
Right.
And maybe in the books it's different. So you tell me.
Okay. It's been like years.
Very first movie, opening scene of the very first movie. Okay. Dumbledore's on the street, and they're dropping baby Harry off, right?
Right.
And he pulls a thing out of his pocket to get all the lights out of the lamps.
Right.
And then a loud, bright motorcycle comes from the sky. Like what? If you're going to take the time to make it dark, to stay ominous and mysterious and out of sight, why not have him land a little bit further back?
Well, because Dumbledore, and it was kind of it was showing you the differences in Dumbledore and Hagrid. Hagrid was a bull in a china cabinet, and Dumbledore was very precise.
You think that's the reason?
And also to
show that they're magic. That's what.
Well, no, show also that device, because that device comes into play later.
Sure,
that he's.
But I always remember just.
Like, why do that?
Yeah. If you're gonna, first of all, let's meet up somewhere other than just the street that we're on where people live. Let's meet somewhere else and drive here. You know what I mean?
They didn't know how to drive?
They're magic. You know what I mean? They can do lots of things. And that's the route they chose. A cat turned into a person. Somebody stole lamps out of a light. And a motorcycle came from the sky. That's the three ways they chose to show up. It's wild to me. First of all, do you have anything like that where you're like, oh, that's like that, and maybe it's just like for the movie, like a continuity or anything. Is there anything like that?
Not that I could think of. Not that I don't. But I mean, you know me. I don't watch and think about like things like that though.
Sure.
Either. Like, and that, I'm not saying anything against you. I'm just like, when I watch it, I just watch it to watch it.
I also feel like if I keep listing any of them, I'm going to make a lot of people mad. So. Maybe we'll come back.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to make me mad.
It's not you. I understand. Maybe we'll circle back.
We're the only ones talking here,
and we'll bring that up. And maybe I'll bring something up and throw it in later. Okay. How do you feel about the differences between the books and the movies?
I think the first, probably 2 definitely. There wasn't a whole lot of difference. I think the characters were portrayed a little bit different. Okay. But not even that though was negligible. Words.
Negligible.
Yeah, that word. But yeah, I think those first ones, because I don't think Spew came into it until the 4th book, which that was we'll talk about those later, but because we're just doing the first 2 movies, right? Are we doing all of them?
Yeah, let's just do the first 2. Well, this will be a series. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we're
going
to do a series.
This will be a series.
Yeah, we probably said it in the intro.
Yeah, we definitely said it in the intro.
Yeah, I'm sure we said it in the intro.
But we're going to talk. There's so much Harry Potter content. There's so much Harry Potter content.
I'm gonna try it again.
That we didn't feel like we could get all into one episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a couple, and it might be broken up. You may not. You're probably not going to get every week Harry Potter until it's done. Then we're kind of come revisit it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will talk more about those. Let's just do the first 2 kind of movies today.
Yeah, and so I had pulled up a thing on ChatGPT to kind of go over the differences, because I mean, especially the first 2. I read the first one in like 2002. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been over 20 years.
Yeah.
So I don't, I didn't remember all of the differences, but I know, like, I was really trying to find the differences even in here, and there wasn't a whole lot. A lot of them was the characterizations of, like, let's say Ginny, she was, and it says in here, she was more developed and everything in the books. They talked more about her in the books.
Character development.
Yes.
Gotcha. I didn't know. I did not know where you were going. I really did for a second. I was like, that's weird. But go on. The way you were moving your hand for a second, I was like, what is he doing?
I didn't do anything. Okay. That I was just like, I don't know. It was circles.
Yeah.
Is what I was doing.
Around your chest.
No, don't even. No,
I didn't know what you meant. That's why I was confused.
I'm not accusing you.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
She was, and I'm going with ChatGPT in the book, more strongly developed her shame, fear, and diary involvement, moving more in the background until the final act.
Yeah.
So, I think in the book you find out earlier on that she is actually, I know, I'm very sure you found out, much earlier on that she had the diary. So that she was just in it a lot more in the book, with them and stuff like that. They talked about her a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think in the movie, because it's going to go out to more of a mass audience, they were trying to catch that, oh my God, it was her type moment.
Sure.
Where in the book they didn't do that as much.
And you're just limited with time, right? I mean, there's only so much you can fit in.
Yeah.
In a runtime of a movie.
Right. So in the book, talk about Dobby earlier, appears more often and has deeper motivations, which is definitely true. Dobby, and this is where I think, like we were talking, like I think of Dobby as like a main character, but that's mainly because of the books.
Right.
Because he was so much more involved in the books. I mean, so Hogwarts, like all the food that comes in and all that stuff that's made by the elves. And elves. Yeah, that's right.
Elves, right?
Yeah. I don't know why that just didn't work in my head. But anyways, so it's made downstairs in the basement, and they have a whole bunch of house elves. And so that's and Hermione's deal was to unionize them. That was called SPEW. And I can't even remember what SPEW stood for. But I'll look that up before we get to that episode.
Before we talk about it, yeah.
But so SPEW is one of the big things, but Dobby was, that it may have been brought up in book 2 about all the house elves and stuff down but that's never talked about in the movies.
Mm-mm.
None of that stuff. I mean, Dobby's in there, of course, and Creature's in there, but those are the only 2 that it talks about. Other ones, I think they have different names. And Creature, later on, he's a huge part of the books. So stuff like that. And I mean, in order to take you look at the 5th book, trying to put that into a 2-hour movie, couldn't. No way. There's so much in that 5th book. Even the 4th book, with the Triwizard Tournament and all that stuff, there's so much more in that one too. Yeah. There's zero chance they could get all that into a movie.
Do you think they should have extended the movies out? They should have tried to do that a little bit more?
No.
How they kind of broke the last one up into 2.
No, because the stuff they kept out really didn't change the story. Because the overall story was the same. It just but it would keep out, big chunks, which actually gave fans, that you read the books, kind of gave them I know more, not necessarily more about it, but I know about it, about the whole legacy of it.
Yeah.
So
overall, you think they did a good job of what they cut out? They didn't.
I think so. Yeah. The Rita Skinner deal, they could have done that one in there. That was pretty good. She was in it a lot more in the books. The lady that interviews. She's in a lot more of the books. She turns into a bug and goes around and listens. That's how she gets all her scoops.
Spoiler alert.
I know. You don't know how to read though, so it's fine.
Yeah, I can't read. I didn't even watch the movies until, probably 2012.
Oh, really?
I
went to the theater and saw.
I didn't have
the first one.
Cable. I had satellite for a while and I got shut off. Right, it's where I was at in my life, my time. And at work, somebody had 2 DVDs there, and one of them was the second Harry Potter movie. So I watched it, and I ended up. You can still rent movies. I went and rented the other 4 that were out at that time, or 5, whatever it was.
You can still rent movies,
and I meant at a place,
okay.
At an actual brick and mortar, go rent a DVD, and then I don't think I saw any of them in theaters. I don't think I made it to any of them.
Oh, that's so sad, man.
Yeah, I think and
some of the later ones were like really good in the theaters. Like,
I mean, you know how much I and love that series, but I didn't get to see him in theaters.
So I saw the first one in theaters, and then I got into a different part of life, and so I didn't. The next one I saw in theaters, I think, was 6.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, I went that, and I watched them, but I didn't watch them in the theaters until 6, and I went with a group of friends and went and watched that, and then I watched, of course, the last 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they're. I think they're great movies for being able to keep that group of actors together, starting that young. I mean, I think they did a phenomenal job.
Yep.
Are you nervous about the series? Are you one of those people like, it's not going to take, I view it as like, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad, it's not.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't looked anything up on it. I wasn't even sure if that was a real thing or not.
Oh, it's definitely real.
I know HBO is going to do it. And like when I first heard about it, there's been so many things of, there's going to be a new Harry Potter. There's going to be, and at that time when they were talking about that, all the cast was coming back, and I was like, okay. But no, I think it'll be. I think it's going to be fine.
I think Lithgow as Dumbledore is going to be great.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, the casting looks like it's going to be pretty good. I know some people are not super happy with.
People are never happy with casting,
which is weird to me because they're not real people anyway.
Right. I mean, the thing is that casting on anything anymore. If you put out, this person's going to do this. Oh my God. It just irritates me to death. And I'll go back to Ben Affleck as Batman. Everybody freaked the fuck out. He wasn't bad. The script was horrible.
No, I thought he was really good.
He did good.
He was very good as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought he looked good in the cowl. I think the opportunity there was huge, but
I don't think it was his fault it tanked.
No, it's Zack Snyder.
Right. So, I mean, I don't listen to people. I don't listen to, I don't care what other people say.
I remember. Watch it. Remember what happened when they found Heath Ledger was going to be the Joker?
Yeah.
Even I was like, I don't know how that's going to go. But all I knew of Heath Ledger at that point was, what's that fuck? God, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's really all I knew of the guy. You know what I mean? And I'm like, the fuck is this guy going to be the Joker? I remember that first little teaser they did where he never even spoke. You see him sitting there and he does a laugh at the end. I'm like, this is going to be great.
Right.
Whatever happens, it's going to be great. And it turns out to be one of the best comic book acting jobs I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, I mean, the casting doesn't bother me. They're not real people. I don't care that there's a black Little Mermaid.
Right.
That doesn't. Mermaids aren't real, so they can be whatever race they want to be. I don't give a shit. It doesn't change anything for me.
And if you ever see like the drawings and stuff that of like the Harry Potter series and stuff, they don't look anything like the actors that were in it. I mean, so it's crazy.
I know people are
like Hermione had like hair that went everywhere, and that was not who.
And the first one kind of did.
well, yeah, but I mean.
I know people are upset because of Snape, right? It's I can't remember the actor's name, but he's black and he's going to be Snape, and people are.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I really know nothing about the series.
I think that because it was Alan Rickman playing Snape, I think that's going to be. Those are hard shoes to fill. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But people said the same thing about.
But it's also
a Joker. I mean,
So this is going to be a weekly.
It's going to be a series.
Yeah, a series. It's not like movies. So, I mean, it's a whole different thing anyways.
Right.
So
I think it's going to be great. But kind of along these lines, right, of the racial thing, stuff like that. And this is I didn't talk about this ahead of time. So I didn't give you a chance to like look up any of this, but especially given what J.K. Rowling has said in the last like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And then you look at some of the things in the movies, and like again, I haven't read the books. Like some of the stereotypes that she put into these groups of, they are fictional, but like who they're meant to represent. I don't think I would have thought about it if she hadn't started talking shit, like saying what she really thought about stuff later on in life. like the trolls and stuff that work at the banks and how they look and act, and the elves, which are slaves. I mean,
right.
all of these things, like, it is a fictional world. So this isn't me being like, oh, kids can't get, because like, that's not what I'm saying. But I start to see what she might have meant now. Like, I think that maybe she did mean it a little more harmful than everyone took it at the time.
I don't.
Oh, I do. Especially given the shit that she said recently. 100% I do. I think
you read too much.
No, she has literally said things. Have you paid attention to what she said?
Yeah.
Like, it's not just the transgender stuff. She has said pretty anti-Semitic shit.
Okay.
Like, I really do. Like, and I'm not saying this as like a gotcha thing, because like, fuck her. It doesn't change Harry Potter at all. But like, I think in her heart, I think when she was writing some of these things, it was like, oh, I don't think we didn't see it that way at first, but I think that might be what she meant, you know?
Maybe.
Again, it does not take away from, just like, I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast before, I'm sure we have, but there are a lot of things where the art is not theirs anymore. Like, once it's out there, you know what I mean? Like the stuff that, like the great scenes from the Cosby Show aren't taken away just because of what actual Bill Cosby did himself, right? Like these fictional characters still existed in this universe. It's not real. So like, I think you're hard pressed to find anyone where you can watch it anymore because of what he did. But like, but I don't know that should be the case, you know?
So, and going on that, like, you talk about the Cosby Show. What about a stand-up?
Yeah,
because that's a whole different.
Can't find. Yeah, and there's so many good bits from his stand-up. He was great, you know, as a stand-up comedian. But that's also, there's a lot of people that have been great stand-up comedians, and then they did terrible shit, and you're like, oh, god damn it, you know. But I used to think that, like, okay, if somebody is awful, we can't support the awful stuff. Like, we can't support what they do because they're awful, right? Because it just plays into them being more and more awful. Kanye West is a prime example. Obviously, yes, I think he has some mental health issues, but he also says some really awful, terrible shit, right? And he does some awful, terrible shit. But does that mean we can't listen to Runaway ever again? You know what I mean?
Yep, that's it.
Like, I never get to hear that.
I couldn't have told you one Conway West song. Not that I haven't heard that.
Conway West. Is that like a
see, can't even
Conway
say
Kanye. Let's see that. I want that album, to be honest.
But I couldn't have told you one actually, like the title of a song.
Sure.
I'm sure I've heard them, but
you know what I mean? Like, because musically for a long time, the guy really was a genius. Yeah,
because he was out of his freaking mind. Yeah.
Right. So, but like, now that he says terrible shit, like, I don't buy anything new that he does. But we could still listen to the old stuff, right? Michael Jackson's another thing. Like, all the allegations that had, like, I don't get to hear Thriller anymore because like, I don't want him. Obviously, he's not.
I think the whole Michael Jackson thing is a different thing, but that was allegations that, you know. Anyways, Kanye West literally, I mean, that came out of his mouth. Those were actions that he did.
Yeah,
that we saw.
Yeah, no, and Rowling's the same way. Like, she said some really terrible stuff, but okay. You know, when George Lucas tries to change Star Wars every decade, like he tries to go back and change some shit.
Yeah,
it's not yours anymore. Right. I don't give a shit what your vision is anymore. It's out here. It's ours now. You leave it. It doesn't belong to you anymore. You know. I think it's the same. It's not her, Harry Potter's not hers anymore. It's ours, and I don't give a shit what she says. Like, I mean, I care. Like, it's terrible. I don't agree with it. I don't mean like, oh, I don't care. Like, whatever. Like, no, I think it's wrong, but I don't think it should stop people from enjoying the medium that is already there, whether it be the movies, the books, or even this new TV show. Like, I don't know how much she still gets off of it. I'm sure there's some residuals there, but I know she sold the properties, right, to Warner Brothers. So like, I don't know how much. I don't know how. I have no idea how that works.
So
I'm sure she's still. I'm sure she does.
Yeah, there's zero chance.
But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't watch the show, right? Because it employs people. That these kids playing the characters. I mean, they didn't do the wrong thing, right? That was the point I was trying to make.
No, I get that, man.
Do you want to get right into the Hogwarts classes? Are you ready for that?
I think so. That's what I was just looking at.
You ready for that conversation? I was just reading through the notes here to see what we haven't talked about. How are we on time? Where are we at?
We are. I don't have that up. We're at an hour.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We got time to do this.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
So the idea here is we're going to pick the 5 classes at Hogwarts that we would like to take. I found a list that kind of broke it down a little bit, but I'm not super concerned with like core subjects, this, that, and the, like, honestly, I don't even care if it's a real thing they talked about in the book. If it seems like something that would be at Hogwarts, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Floodgates are open here, man. Just have fun with it.
Now, are we talking about Newt level, or are we talking about like which level classes? Like,
yeah,
there's ordinary wizarding level, Newt level.
That's what I'm saying. I broke it down, but let's not do that. Let's just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. My first one would be defense against dark arts. I mean, you get to fucking use wands. Well, unless you're in book 5. You get to shoot shit at each other.
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
That's when you get to have like little duels and practice weaponry with it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Man, I think like right out of the bat, I would want to do the care of magical creatures. I think it'd be fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're in that world and they're just like, I wouldn't like if I went to school right now and they're like, hey, there's this class where you can go take care of deer. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about deer. Like, I'm not going to go do that. So like maybe if you're in this world,
but I think
just
that's a bad representation of this class. It'd be more like, hey, we're going to deal with deer and alligators.
Yeah. But you know, like if they're common animals, like I wouldn't want to go feed these and like learn how to take it. But like,
right.
I would love to be around some of the magical creatures that I saw in these films. So.
But I mean, you look at those kids. I mean, they hadn't seen a lot of those things.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm looking at it that way. It's like they don't know about it either.
Absolutely.
So I would love
that's
to
a good one.
Do that. Yeah. Go ahead. What's your next one?
So my next one is Transfiguration.
Oh, that was gonna be mine. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just to be able to either A, turn into shit or turn other people into shit. And I don't mean shit. I mean things.
The amount of times that I would do it, I wouldn't use it for good. I couldn't.
No, I mean he turned Malfoy into a ferret. And that was freaking awesome.
I couldn't be trusted.
No, that's awesome.
I'd fuck with people all the time.
Yeah.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Obviously there's alchemy like in the real world where you're trying to turn metals into other metals, but this is magical transformations and stuff from what I've read. So it's I think that'd be a lot of fun.
It would be. So kind of going off that, my next one is potions.
Yeah.
Because I guess alchemy is more like potions and probably transfiguration. It's kind of like those mixed together. Yeah. But yeah, potions I think would be fun. Once again, just fuck with people. And you make certain potions to make them like laugh or throw up or whatever. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't remember which one it was that would be this. I guess it would be some sort of spell class, but to make them, spit up slugs. I don't know what that one would be.
I don't know either.
So what's your next one?
History of magic.
That was my next one. Damn it.
Yeah, I like history of real shit. Let alone
that's what I was going to say. Like, plus, you need a history class. I mean,
right. You got to have the credit.
Yeah, you have to have the credit for history. So on that note, I'll go with Muggle music because
is that one?
Yeah,
is it? That's funny.
So Muggle music, like I get to listen to music.
So. Yeah, and I know you're a big Taylor Swift fan, so I bet they talk about.
I was thinking more Aerosmith, Metallica, stuff like that, but throw some Taylor Swift in there. I'm down. I have her '89 album here somewhere. I think it's on the record player right now.
This is my 5th one, right? We've done. Am I counting them? These right?
Sure.
Yeah, I should have been writing these down. Herbology.
Yeah, so that's the one I was going between, but I wanted the
being able to do cool shit with plants.
Yeah. Yeah.
You use pretty cool shit with plants now, but I mean,
Right.
magical cool shit.
Right. It's kind of magical now too.
It can be. Yeah, it sure can be. I'm going to do some. Okay. We always ask for people to give us their lists.
Yeah.
And nobody does.
Of course not.
So someone actually sent me a list. I told them what we were going to do. She's a big Harry Potter fan. And so.
Is someone I know?
No. And she told me what her top 5 would be.
Okay.
I'm going to read them. All right. Charms, potions, transfiguration, flying, apparition.
Oh, flying. That's a good one.
I thought about flying. That'd be a lot of fun, but I also don't
It's
like
only first year, though.
I don't like heights.
Then I would not suggest flying.
Yeah. I don't think I'd care for it, even if I am on a broom.
I'd also take the sport of Quidditch, though. So, I mean, is that an extracurricular activity?
That's probably an extracurricular activity. I don't think it's a class. Yeah, it's just
like football has athletics. It's a class.
Yeah, so. I didn't have football in my school, so we didn't have that.
Yeah, so basketball. We had an hour of practice.
We did not.
Really?
Yeah, you went after school. Yeah,
that's crazy. How the girls and boys do it at the same time?
We had different gyms.
Oh, you had no, look at you guys.
We had one in the middle school and one in the high school.
Oh, that's crazy.
We had 800 people in our town, Jeff. We were doing good.
We didn't have a town. We were in the middle of nowhere. There was no houses around us.
That's scary. I don't like being in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, our school was like middle of nowhere. I mean, there were some farms and stuff, but yeah, there's nothing around us.
Is there anything that you want to dive into from these first 2 movies? So I will have a lot more to say about the actual story as they go on.
Right.
The first couple to me, like, not that they're not good, like, because you get the setup of like how Harry is, how his relationship with his awful family.
Right.
Which I heard in the books is they're even worse.
Yeah, they're horrible. Yeah, even worse. Yeah.
Because in the movies, it's almost like they're bad, but it's almost like a ha 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 kind of way.
But it's also it's opposite sides of that too, because also in the books, when he sees him for the last time, it's more emotional and like Aunt Petunia gives him a hug and stuff like that. And like in the movies, they didn't do that. She just waved. Mm-hmm. So it was opposite sides of that. So like really bad, but also at the end, like she talked about how like, because that was her sister who died, because she said something about like, you lost a mom, but I also lost a sister, when she did die.
Yeah.
And like that went into like, it went more into the book.
I can tell you one of those things is much more important than the other.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying it doesn't hurt to lose a sister, but like a child run like that.
But no, and it was a very hard.
I'm sure it was.
As in, like she didn't forget her sister.
Yeah,
like she didn't hate her sister. She just didn't like talking about her sister because she lost her.
Which is why she probably treated him so poorly.
Right.
Which is
crazy.
The whole thing about grief and stuff like that. How people, we talk about that. That's a whole. That's more of a.
But yeah, in the books,
podcast.
So you do learn about that. The Sorcerer's Stone is a huge thing going into. I mean, we're talking about the Harry Potter, but you go into the, the newer movies, or they're newer movies. The magical creatures.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts. Thank you. Mm-hmm. That really goes into the Sorcerer's Stone and kind of all about that.
Right.
And what that actually did, which he was big in, or not big into the books. They talked about him. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. No,
the main character's name?
No, not him.
No, but that's his name, right?
Yeah,
that's the only thing I remember.
Yeah. No, the guy who had the Sorcerer's Stone, I can't think of his name. I'll get that by next episode.
Okay.
But they talk about him more in the book, even though he's not around, because they had to take away the stone, and like it ended up in the thing, and like how he was, he'd. At the end of the first movie, Dumbledore's talking about like, he's getting his affairs set aside and everything because he doesn't have the stone anymore to live.
Right.
But he's part of, the Fantastic Beasts series. But in the books, they talk about him. Where Quinn couldn't touch Harry. That was always kind of weird to me. And I understand it, but I still don't, because it was the love of his mother was like attached to him. So as he touched him, because Voldemort was in him and all that, like it burnt him, which that was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, you ruin these movies.
I'm ruining them for everybody. The second one I thought was the premise is, of course, is, Voldemort coming back in the diary and, the opening the Chamber of Secrets, which, comes into play later on. It comes into play more in the books, but like the Chamber of Secrets was it was before then, and it goes into a lot more of the history in the book itself on the Chamber of Secrets and like what all that was, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been 20 years. So it's been a minute. I'm going to have to reread them. I bought them for Jackson. He's actually read the first, I think he got through the first 4.
Really?
And then he stopped. I don't know why. He may have started listening. Actually, no, I think he did the 5th one where he was like halfway through it and it was for AR points and he didn't finish it. And then he wanted me to take the AR test for him or something. He woke me up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Sounds about right.
I haven't finished the book. Did you take the test? No, I can't take the test. I haven't read that book. And you're talking one of the biggest books with most intricate stuff in there. And like, they're not going to ask stuff about the movies.
Do you think it's weird? Now, obviously they started as kind of like children's stories, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think it's weird that so much bad shit happened at a school? Like, at what point do they shut that place down? You know what I mean? At what point do you stop sitting? Like,
you don't know what happened at the rest of the schools.
4 or 5 years in a row, 3 kids had to save the day because the world was ending. That 4th year, I'm like, you know what? Why don't you stay home? You're homeschooled from now on.
You know what? If they weren't there, though, you don't know what would have happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
like the school would be like destroyed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, thank God they were there.
You think he still had to pay tuition?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
And they never talked about like how much it cost. I think it was just like a public school type thing. You have to be invited though.
Oh, it's not very public then, is it?
Well, yeah, you're right. But I mean, you had to be invited.
Plus, he had all that money. Like,
yeah, he had a whole thing of money.
He did.
He was a rich kid.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he didn't know it though. He wasn't rich until he opened up that vault.
Right, but that's pretty early on.
13, yeah.
I mean, in the stories.
But I mean,
most of his life he lived under stairs. But then, which is some of the later ones, and we'll talk about that. Like, and I get some of it makes sense because like there was kind of some hiding and secrecy going on. But like, dude, you could have lived anywhere at that point. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep going back to their house. You know what I mean? But after that first year, I left my actual parents in real life because I didn't want to be in that situation. And he just went back to living under the stairs. You got a vault full of money. Go fuck yourself. You telling me you're not going to get somewhere else?
But it was wizard gold. He couldn't do anything with that.
You can in the wizard world. Put me up in the Wizard 4 Seasons, man. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not going back to that. I'm not going back to that staircase, bro.
Yeah, but you even saw like the Malfoy Manor and that kind of stuff. And like, it was dingy as hell, man. Like, they didn't have good digs.
I think that's just how wizards live. Yeah. It's meant to be old timey.
Yeah. I guess he could have went to Godric's Hollow and gotten a place there. He probably would have rent though.
That's fine. I'm just saying, given that status, you tell me he had to go back. There's no way. He could just keep giving money to the Weasleys and go live in their fucking weird, tall, skinny beanstalk house.
Dude, I love their house, man. Their house was awesome because she made it home. That was the whole point of that house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They had room for one more. They could have added an addition somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And they would have. They didn't need to. Like I think that was actually one of the best things about the movie. And you bring that up like in jest, but really, I mean, he felt at home there. And I think that was a big thing for Harry.
That's what I'm saying. So why didn't he stay there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember if there was a reasoning. There may have been something in the books, like maybe he had to because, he had to stay with Muggles in order to Voldemort not to find him again. I don't know.
Why didn't Wizard Child Protective Services step in?
WCPS.
Yeah. Come in and like, hey, Also, if I was him, I would have used magic. Like, I mean, you guys sleep under the stairs. I'm taking the master
He couldn't.
bedroom.
That was part of the thing.
I would have.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have been able to go back to Hogwarts.
I understand. I'm not saying I would have made a good decision, Jeff. I was telling you the decision I would have made.
He couldn't have done it.
At 14 years old, I make worse decisions than that than 30. You know what I mean? Like
almost 40.
No, at 30. I don't think I make those bad decisions now that are rash. You know what I mean? Where it's like I talk about them, but I don't
talk about doing it. I just don't actually do it anymore. Damn it!
I don't. I think
probably
I think you know damn well what I'm talking about right now. But at 14, I didn't have that sort of that block of that understanding of like, hey man, this is gonna be detrimental forever.
Then you can't go back and get your coin.
Yeah, well, I would have took that fucking thing in a bag somewhere and locked him
Maybe
up.
he couldn't get it until he was 18.
Was that part of it? I think he got to use it right away, didn't he?
I have no idea. A lot of times that would be like a trust.
Yeah, I want to see.
I
want to see some legal documents about all this. That's what I want. That's the story I want. That's the movie I want. Is the legal side
that's
of
Chat
all this.
GPT. Why didn't Harry Potter just take the money and run?
Yeah,
that's probably a good thing. Yeah.
Anyway, I will have more to talk about the actual story as it goes on. The first ones are just. I mean, not that they're bad by any means, but they are more.
The memory spells in the second one, though. I mean, a lot of stuff just built in.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just building up to the big crazy shit that was coming later, which, man, yeah, we'll have some cool stuff to talk about later. So, if you guys like Harry Potter, please let us know your thoughts on the first two movies.
And if you don't, well, you're wrong. You
are wrong. Yeah. I mean, come on. Who are you if you don't like?
Yeah. It's like people that don't like Lord of the Rings. You're just wrong.
No, there's a big difference there.
Not really.
There is a big difference.
No.
Okay. Let's see. I think we talked about everything we want to talk about.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I got it all in.
Follow us on social media, where we listen to podcasts. If you're listening right now, make sure you follow us if you don't already. Rate us 5 stars if you haven't already. Whether you like us or not, we appreciate the ratings.
Yeah.
We still have some fine products over at oldglory.com and liqueur.com. Promo code WRONG at checkout for discounts. Please let us know how you guys like those products. I ordered some shirts. Did you order any shirts?
I haven't yet. Actually, Nicole and I looked at it though. We haven't ordered them.
Yeah, I ordered some. I'll let you know how they.
I'm still paying for my 16-year-old to eat, so I can't afford shirts.
Right? Yeah. I'll let you know when they come in. Like if they're good quality, like they seem to be. Yeah. Yes. Well You're Wrong Pod on Instagram. SoWrongPod@gmail.com. All of our links and stuff is going to be on our link tree. You can find it on Instagram. The one that someone did reach out to me and say that we should put our promo sponsor codes and stuff on our description for our podcast, so it shows up on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So I'm going to take care of that when we upload this episode. So if you want to order them and support the podcast, which we very much appreciate, the more love you guys show on these products, the cooler, better products we can bring to you.
They have a lot of band shirts and stuff too. I'm just saying, like music shirts.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
if you go to a lot of concerts or something like that. I mean, to one of our listeners, if you go to a lot of concerts, you can get some band shirts cheaper, probably than buying them at the concerts.
I should probably get some for free. I don't think so, actually. But yeah, please support us. We appreciate it, guys. As always, shout out to my favorite listener. Thank you. I love you.
Shout out to my wife. Love you. Glad you don't listen. Bye.
Tune in again next week for a brand new episode of Well, You're Wrong.
Absolutely. Have a great one.